Hey guys, Becky Chems here and I wanted to shoot a quick video because recently I was introduced to a product via a video on Facebook, and I'm a scientist and I saw this experiment and I was like, there's no way, this is crazy, I have to try it for myself. So what it was, it's a Maxi pad, and in the video it shows that it's super absorbent, super thin, keeps you dry, no smell, and I was like, yeah, right. So anyway, I was able to get my hands on 2 of these sanitary napkins, and they came in last Thursday. I actually started my menstrual cycle on Friday. And so in the video, they said, oh, you can wear it. Some women had wore it for 24 hours. So I was like, I'm going to test it to its max. So on Saturday, I actually started using it at 3 p.m. It was my first time. And I wore the Maxi pad for a full 24 hours because I just wanted to see if everything in the video was true. Well, let me tell you, it's super thin. It was very dry. It was no smell whatsoever. Now this sanitary napkin does contain an anion strip, and so that's negative ions, and so at first you feel this little tingling warm sensation, and that's exactly what happens in the Himalayan salt lamps. You know, you have the heat and it draws the moisture from the air, and that's when it produces the negative ions, and that's exactly what was happening. But that only lasted for about 30 minutes, and I guess if you wanted you could sell that sensation too, but I just wanted to share how awesome this product is, how dry it was, how thin it was. I mean, you couldn't even really tell that you had one on. And I have to say that I am a tampon woman, but after watching this platform, this educational platform of items that women are using, it was eye-opening for me, and so I just wanted to share my experience with the sanitary napkin. It's not on the market yet, so what I actually got to try was a prototype. It won't be available until March the 1st of 2017, but if you get a chance to get your hands on these, you have to try them because they're amazing. And that's my review of the sanitary napkin Cherish. Thank you.
Hey, good afternoon or good evening or good morning to each and every one of you who are watching this video. My name is Damon Coleman, and I want to personally congratulate you on the information that you're going to see today. You know, there's going to be some very thought-provoking questions that I'm going to ask you guys as we're going to bring awareness to our campaign called Now We Know. So I'm going to start off by asking you, do you know that right now that fibroids, cancers, from breast cancers to ovarian, cervical cancers, miscarriages, UTIs, all of these challenges that a lot of our women are having are coming from a product that they have to use every single month. Now, we're not here to bash any companies. We're not here to make any medical claims. We're just simply here to educate you and inform you that there's something out there that could potentially save and even enhance your life. And a good friend of mine, Brother Joel Medina, shared with me a phenomenal product that absolutely blew my mind. Now, I know a lot of you, when you see this, you're going to say, why is Damon Coleman, holding a sanitary napkin? Well, did you know that a woman has over 15,000 exposures to a sanitary napkin throughout her life? Did you know that a woman has over 60,000 exposures to what I'm going to share with you throughout her life if she uses a panty liner? See, we call these sanitary napkins, guys. The sanitary napkin industry is a billion-dollar industry. What I want you to pay very close attention to is the construction of the sanitary napkin that I'm going to share with you today. The first thing I want you to notice here is most sanitary napkins come open. The reason a lot of them come open is because one of the ingredients that they use, guys, has fumes, and the bag needs to stay closed in order for it to breathe. Use your own imagination. Now, the prototype that I'm going to share with you today is ours, that we will be introducing to North America, guys, in March of next year. extremely excited. First thing you would notice, the construction, guys, it's completely sealed. So the only way that this is going to become exposed is when you actually open it up. Now, we use a plant-based adhesive. That means it's biodegradable and it's environmentally friendly. Now, what I'm going to start to do, I'm going to break down Exhibit A. I'm going to share with you some things that you probably did not know. The top layer of most sanitary napkins are made out of a combination or a variation of wood fibers, recycled papers, rayons, and in a lot of cases, even plastics. Now, when you talk about something that has direct contact with a woman's private, guys, that's a very sensitive area. And so the type of materials being used could have some very negative effects on a woman. And to start off with this top layer, the first thing is irritation based on the material. Okay, stretchy, shiny type of material, which is unnatural. But in order to get this unnatural product to look white, it has to go through a chemical bleaching process. Well, some of these chemicals, guys, leak off very harmful toxins. Some of these harmful toxins are known to contribute to UTIs, bacteria infections, also cervical cancers, breast cancers, miscarriages, fibroids. I mean, you name it. And we're not saying this particular company does that, but guys, I believe the writing is on the wall. You take the second layer of the sanitary napkin, and this is part of what they call the 8-hour leak protection system. As you can see, it's a thin piece of paper with blue decoration. What we found out after examining this particular brand right here, guys, the same blue ink on this layer has actually leaked off on to this strip, guys. So if it's leaking from here to the top layer of this surface, it is also leaking not only on you, but in you. You know, we sat down with an OBGYN right here in Atlanta. She said, you know, guys, when a woman is having her feminine flow while she's standing, you know, and releasing, when she sits down, some of those same toxins that came out actually go back in. Remember, a woman will have over 15,000 exposures to a sanitary napkin and over 60,000 if she has a panty liner. Now, guys, it's not one-time usage that's harming our women and children. It's those small trace amounts of those chemicals that are getting into their bloodstream every single month, every single year. Now, the next layer, guys, as you can see here, this material, it's white in appearance, but it's also paper. Paper also does not come white. And so in order to get this white, another chemical process has to take place. So we're going to take the inside of this napkin and we're going to place it in the jar of water that has the least amount of water. And we're going to place it here. The bottom layer is nothing more than a plastic bag. Ladies and gentlemen, when you have toxins coming out of your body, when you have toxins inside of these materials and they heat up under 98 degrees, that is a perfect environment for bacteria. This is common sense, guys. You're suffocating something that is very harmful to your body. And in that environment, a lot of challenges start to happen. This is why month after month, women are having yeast infections, bacteria infections. They're feeling ill. They're off balance. They don't know why they're going through all these challenges. But I call it involuntary manslaughter. You have no idea what you're doing to yourself, and you do it over and over with the best intentions to just stay dry. We're going to be fair, and we're going to break down Exhibit B. Exhibit B, this top layer, first of all, it's completely dry. Second of all, it's cotton. Cotton is all natural, Okay, that it takes no chemical processing in order to turn this white. That's number one. Not to mention it's very soft in feel and texture, so that means it's going to be less abrasive to you. But here's the miracle, guys. This is the microchip inside of this sanitary napkin. But the testimonials everywhere we go, and with all the, different people, backgrounds, ages, races that have been using this product, all say the same. Damon, it took away the odor. We didn't smell anything. Damon, it severely minimized and in a lot of cases eliminated the cramps. Amazing. Not only that, guys, it is shortening the time of the period cycle. So if a woman is typically 5 to 7 days, now she's looking at 4 to 5 days in a lot of cases. So I'll repeat, eliminating odor, huge, killing bacteria, severely reducing and in most cases, totally eliminating cramps and reducing the period cycle. One of the things that we had to correct ourselves on, when we first started this campaign that I'm going to share with you is that this was a product for women. But it's not. It's a product for everybody. Why? Because women affect our lives. If our, wives or our, spouses or our daughters or moms or, nieces, the women in our families that we love and care about, if they're having these type of challenges, guys, well, it directly affects us, especially during that time of the month. What I'm going to share with you next is something absolutely incredible. Inside of this sanitary napkin, guys, we have a very non-toxic ingredient called polymer. Polymer is what they use in baby diapers. And so we're going to take the polymer and we're going to put this right here inside of the cup that had the most water. Okay. What I also want you to pay attention to is right here, the next layer, it has holes in it. Why does it have holes in it, guys? It has holes in it so that it can breathe. Even though the negative ions is killing the bacteria, it acts as an insurance policy to ensure that proper airflow is going through that sanitary napkin to not only help stay cool, but also to help stay dry, okay? Last but not least, the last layer here, which I shared with you guys, was biodegradable and environmentally friendly. These tracks that you see, these little lines, guys, it's so that the product can breathe. Okay, it's very porous. So if I can place this on top of a glass of hot water, steam would actually come through if I place another glass on top. You will also notice, guys, plastic does not tear like this. And lastly, even here, there's another layer of cotton. So it's cotton all the way through. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not just excited about this amazing product and how many lives it's going to change. I'm more excited about our awareness campaign called Now We Know. Now we N-O. Now we know we're not going to accept, a lot of this, nonsense that our women and children have been exposed to. Exhibit A has been in this glass now for maybe about 5 minutes. It was the glass with the least amount of water. Exhibit B has been in this jar, guys, for maybe about a minute or two. And as you can see, it's completely dry. No water at all, no leakage. I can take all the water from Exhibit A and I can pour it into Exhibit B. And guys, all it's going to do is absorb. We have 5 to 10 times the absorption rate of your products that's on the market. Well, one of the things that a lot of people want to know is, hey, how much is it going to cost? Legitimate questions. It's more affordable than what's on the market. You can buy a pack of 10 sanitary napkins for $4.99. And instead of using 4 to 5 a day, now people are using 1 to 2 sanitary napkins a day. Now, I know that might normally gross someone out, but again, you're dry, there's no odor, and you even feel better because the negative ions are going to help with your pH balance. But one thing we do know is that now that you know, you're going to be willing to go out and tell someone else. So thank the person that shared this video with you. Guys, again, my name is Damon Coleman. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today because now you know.